I'm Nichi Maiman, and I am the founder of Black Lansing, as well as the owner of Shine Events and Consulting. Black Lansing was built so that we can connect and engage from all the four corners of Lansing. It's literally a community built and founded to support us and to support our ideals. Where we sit right now is literally where the Black Wall Street of Lansing at one time sat before they put roads, pretty much through it. It's a hard truth to live with, that something that is meant to help harmed a community. With DEI initiatives being under attack, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, but the work is still continuing. We will still survive, we will still work, we will still do those things. We literally will put our boots on the ground and keep going, but we cannot do that if we don't connect and engage with our cultural community that's here. Everybody has their role to play in the movement. What's yours? And that's the question that we must ask ourselves every day. Everything we need for this movement is in this next generation.
Hello, I'm Michael Singler. I'm the Vice President of BSA, which is Black Student Alliance at MSU. So the core of our organization is about uniting all Black student bodies, so that way we can have a good amount of advocacy for students because we are a marginalized community. DEI stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. It simply is allowing for students to be represented and be accounted for. What DEI is not is a competition for other people to not have those things. It is not a competition of who gets what resources. Things are not as black and white as they seem, and people are allowed to express that and still thrive and be a human being. These are trying times. I mean, we just came from a global pandemic, things are uneasy, and we're all trying to survive, and so things are just lining up back to back to back, and it can be hard, and it is hard. So it's mostly about coming together and figuring out the things that you can do in your personal life. I believe in new age, new problems, new solutions, meaning we know we won't have the same problems as our ancestors. That was for their time, just like how we have ours. It's connected, it's linked, but it is different. We have different technology, different ways of expression that our ancestors did not have access to. We are all in this fight together, past, present, and future.
My name is Sarah Anthony, and I serve as state senator from Mid-Michigan, and I also chair the Appropriations Committee, so I help craft the state's annual budget. Our state, our communities, our country is growing in its diversity. People who come from different racial backgrounds, economic backgrounds, racial identities, gender identities. I believe that it is important for each generation to do better, to welcome different experiences, different ideas and perspectives. Preserving DEI, whatever walk of life you're at, starts with an open heart and a willingness to just pause and put yourself in someone else's shoes and think, I don't know everything about this person's experience, but I'm willing to learn. It's up to those of us who have been in the struggle a while to share what we know, to share our best practices and what worked for us, but also we have to make room for what the next struggle is going to look like. And we also have to make sure that we are guarding the changes that we fought for. At some point, we won't have to talk about diversity and equity and inclusion because we'll just be living it. We can't slow down. We can't let powerful entities and systems unravel our progress. Every generation has a responsibility to fight for what we believe is right, which is equal opportunity for everyone, but also righting the wrongs of the past. That's when I know we will have arrived, is when everyone feels like they belong, because they do actually belong.